to our virtual volunteer expo. And as a few folks enter here, we just ask that you remain muted. If you haven't updated to the latest version of Zoom, you can quickly do that, depart and come right back, because that will just help you get into our breakout rooms later on during the session. Next screen, please. Welcome, everybody. This is our final virtual volunteer expo of 2022. We are so glad to have you here with us to learn about our awesome partners and volunteer needs that you can help them with. So thank you all so much for being here with us today. Next slide. And we couldn't do this without our virtual expo partners, the great state of North Carolina and Volunteer NC. So thank you to those partners for making this possible this year. Next slide. A little bit about what's going to happen here. We will share a bit about Activate Good and all that's going on here with us. Let you all meet our community partners that are here to present. We have 5 great organizations with us here today, and we will do breakout sessions with them so you can learn even more after they share about their mission and their current volunteer needs. And then we will meet back in this space to play a round of trivia for a Target gift card. Get excited. All right, next slide. A little bit about etiquette. I think you all have been living on Zoom like us Activate Good folks have for the last 2 years, but just as a refresher, this will be recorded, so please be sure to mute if you can, and please try to help us minimize any background noise and help keep things family friendly. We believe volunteers of all ages should be able to participate. And a note about the trivia: some trivia questions will relate to hints given throughout the presentation. Others will be based on best guess when we get to that portion of this. So just do your best when we get to that. Next slide. So already I see some Minty going on here, but we would love for you to interact with us during this session by opening up another tab and going to minty.com or your phone or your computer and using the code there. It's dropped in the chat for you, so you can easily copy and paste it, 3320341. By joining us on Mentimeter, you'll be able to interact with our slides, leave comments, and then, most importantly, play trivia at the end of this session. So be sure to open up the tab and play along as we go and send some love to our community partners as they present today. Next slide. These are the faces you'll see today. I'm the Senior Programs Manager here at Activate Good. I'll let my colleagues introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm Amber Smith. I'm the Executive Director here at Activate Good.
Hello all, I am Natalie Chevalier. I'm the Civic and Volunteer Programs Manager with Activate Good, and I will be moderating and being the wizard behind the scenes on these slides for you today.
She's our wizard of Activate Good Oz. Alrighty, next slide please, Natalie. We wanted to kick this off with a few words from one of our awesome sponsors of our 9/11 weekend of service. So with us today, we have Carmen May Lucas with Wells Fargo. We'll let her share a bit about Wells Fargo and their wonderful partnership with us here.
I'm laughing at that picture because I'm like, man, the pandemic has me looking a little different, but good afternoon, everybody. I am really proud to be here with all of you today. Representing more than 34,000 Wells Fargo employees from across North Carolina as we all participate in Activate Good's virtual volunteer expo. September 11, 2001 was a day that we'll never forget, and it transformed our nation forever. The 9/11 weekend of service is an incredible way to partner with nonprofit organizations as a way to honor those that were lost, to honor survivors and the heroes of that day and the days following. The Triangle Business Journal recently published their annual list of the largest corporate philanthropists in the Triangle, and Wells Fargo ranked #1 with more than $7.4 million in grants to nonprofit organizations across this region focused on supporting housing, small business, financial health, and a
Oh, sorry about that. Can you unmute yourself, Carmen? Sorry, technical difficulties.
There we are.
Okay.
Can you hear
Ooh, there we
me?
go. Yes, sorry.
Okay, no worries. Did you all hear the piece about the Triangle Business Journal? Okay.
We did. That was awesome.
So ultimately, Wells Fargo just really takes pride in being #1 and giving back in this area. And our employees are leaders. They consistently give their time, their skills, and their knowledge to build houses, provide financial education, and mentor children here in Raleigh and across the state. So as the weekend of service approaches, Wells Fargo employees are also excited to put on our Wells Fargo volunteer shirts and roll up our sleeves to re-engage with activities supporting the local communities that we serve, where we live and we work. We believe we're responsible for promoting the long-term economic prosperity and quality of life for everyone in our communities. If our communities prosper, we all prosper. So again, this is a really impactful opportunity. I want to thank all of you for being here and joining us and activating good across Raleigh. Thank you all and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you so much for being with us, Carmen, and for your company's wonderful support, and kudos to those accolades. Thank you so much. I am today's MC. Feel fortunate to just be here with you all, and just a bit about, this organization and where it's come and where it is today. It's pretty mind-boggling. I've been with it since 2013, and just want to say, it sounds odd to say that the 9/11 day happens to be one of my favorite days working for Activate Good, but seeing hundreds of thousands of volunteers over the years take back that day through acts of service has been one of the most moving experiences as an employee here that I've gotten to witness. Going out and seeing just the good that gets done has me in the feels. So thank you all for being here to talk to us about it. And let's get some good done that weekend. I'll let Amber share about Activate Good.
Hi, I'm so excited. Look at this amazing group of people we have. I see some familiar names and also lots of names of people we haven't met yet, which we always love to see. So if you don't know what Activate Good is, if this is your first time encountering us, this is what we are all about. We envision a world in which all people, all of you, everyone you know, everyone those people know, they all realize and act on their power to improve their community, because we believe everyone can make an impact. So if we can get everyone involved in their communities, then imagine all the good that we can do and work towards a better world together. Next slide. A little bit about how we do this. Well, part of what you'll see here today at the Expo is part of the work that we do. We work with a community partner network of about 600 organizations across the triangle. This is mostly nonprofits, but it's also schools, it's local government, it's community organizations, all sorts of organizations on the ground. And we identify the needs in the community through these partnerships where what we say people power can make an impact. So we identify the needs and then we turn around, we mobilize community members to go meet those needs. And we welcome people participating of all ages, skill sets, and backgrounds. As Rose mentioned before, we even have a great youth program and some kids involved in this work. So needs, mobilizing volunteers to meet the needs. And then the third component of what we do is this education piece. We want people to understand, why is volunteering needed? Why is help from people in the community needed? What is going on with some of these issues that we face in our community that necessitate helping each other out and helping out organizations in this way? So making sure that people have access to information about issues like food insecurity or housing, homelessness, and helping the environment, et cetera, so they can be informed volunteers. That's how we do what we do. And we're very excited to have you all here joining the Expo to experience part of that.
And we just want to kick this off by sharing a little bit more about the 9/11 weekend of service and our current Elevate Schools campaign. So On the next slide here, you'll see we have extended the 9/11 day of service to an entire weekend with projects on Friday, September 9th, Saturday the 10th, and Sunday the 11th. Those projects are currently live, open to the public right now for signups on our website, and you're going to hear about quite a few of them here today. And we'd love your support in signing up, but also sharing the links that you see today with your networks and encouraging other folks to sign up to serve as well. Next slide. Amber, would you like to share a bit about Elevate Schools project?
Yes, because our Elevate Schools project is also such a big part of the 9/11 weekend of service. We have so much work around this too going on. We wanted to make sure you all knew about a special campaign we have going on to uplift under-resourced schools in Wake County. We are partnering with 5 schools to help them get some great volunteer time and talent to support the great work that they do. And we hope that you'll learn more about this and especially see if there's opportunities that might fit you to volunteer in some of these schools. On Monday at 5 p.m., we are having a virtual session where we're going to hear directly from the school leadership on some of the challenges that they're facing and how you can help. So we'll also be sure to send out some information about this after today's session, but I just wanted to put that out for you, and you can learn more about it at the link I'm going to drop in the chat in just a moment.
Yes, we're super excited to be assisting 5 schools in total this year that we've partnered with for the Elevate Schools project. 3 of those will have projects that weekend, 2 of which still have volunteer spots open. So we hope you can join us at either Bailiwick Road on September 10th or Barwell on September 9th. So we'll be sharing more about those projects at the event that Amber just mentioned on the 15th. We'd love to see you there as well. So please sign up if you can support these schools on those days, and share all the links we'll be putting in the chat there. And without any further ado, I am happy to introduce our 5 awesome organizations that are here to present to you today. We have Amy's Rays of Sunshine, Dress for Success, Easter Seals UCP, Passage Home, and the Umstead Coalition. Quite a variety of awesome causes doing great work here in the Triangle. I'm going to let them each share a bit about their mission and their current opportunities. We're going to kick it off with Amy Steves, the founder of Amy's Rays of Sunshine. Take it away, Amy.
Thank you. I'm Amy from Amy's Rays of Sunshine. We are a nonprofit that provides boxes of 90 cards of handwritten encouragement notes, jokes, comfort items to young adult patients with cancer who are going through a bone marrow transplant. I myself had a bone marrow transplant in 2019. I like to say that I was quarantining before it was cool. But during your bone marrow transplant, you have to be very close to your center. So mine was Duke. I had to be within 10 minutes of Duke for at least 90 days. I couldn't be around my kids. I had a 1 and a 4-year-old, and a lot of people travel to their site. So it's just a really isolating time while you're also going through so many emotional and physical challenges. So my community came together to give me a box of Rays of Sunshine. So I had a new card to open every day. And it really did kind of keep you going and give you something to look forward to. So now we're paying it forward. So we always have ongoing card drives. Anybody can participate, adults, kids, little kids. We're hoping that during the 9/11 weekend, we can get a whole bunch of cards going so we can really fill some boxes that week. But yeah, and then I'm happy to share more about my story and the kind of cards and things that we're looking for in our breakout room.
Wonderful. And here's a bit about this opportunity. Would you like to just share a bit about how it works?
Yeah, so people can host a card drive with one person or a community. We've had Girl Scout troops, book clubs, schools, church groups, and you all just kind of get together and write cards. We can help supply things if you need them. And then they will give the cards to us. We package them in a box with 90 cards and some other goodies like comfy socks and chapstick and things. And then we'll drop them off at local transplant centers like Duke and UNC for the patients.
Well, you're an amazing warrior, and I love that you took your time to create this organization and are helping others who were once in your shoes. So thank you so much, Amy, for what you're doing. And I hope we get thousands of cards sent your way.
Yes. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, we have Lauren Norwood here with Dress for Success Triangle, and I will let her share more about their volunteer needs and 9/11 weekend of service projects.
Good morning. Thank you, Rose. So, or afternoon as it is right now. Greatly appreciate this opportunity to talk about Dress for Success Triangle. Our mission is to empower women to achieve economic independence. You can read it on the slide, by providing a network of support, professional attire, and development tools to help women thrive in work and life. And one of the things we do about 6 times a year is have a weekend sale event that is on a Friday and a Saturday. And this year it is during September 11th weekend. So we have shifts open for volunteers to help us. And it's basically rerun the sale. This is what one of our that was our sale that we had in Durham. And we provide the funds we raise from these events help us to purchase items that we do not receive from donations, because everything we get to clothe our women, they get an outfit for their interview, they get more clothing if they get a job. We provide career coaching services. We have classes that we help to pay for. Everything is offered to women free to get them anything and everything they need to do their own job search and prosper with in getting their job. 70% of the women who go through our programs get a job, and we have 150, 200 partners in the community that help us out. But the sale on the weekends help us so that we can purchase scrubs and steel-toed shoes and bra sizes that we may not get donated, handbags, things that we need to have a professional attire for a woman. So most of that is what we do on the sale events, but we have all kinds of other opportunities, donation days. We have, we have career coaches, image coaches. We look for people to help us with the fundraising. We look for people to write thank you cards. All kinds of events that we do online, go pick up handbags for our Passion for Purses event. So we have all kinds of different opportunities, but for 9/11, these are the 2 shifts that are still available. One of the shifts is already filled, so we're super excited about that. So thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you. If you have a passion for helping women to achieve their own independence, come on and talk with me in our room.
Thank you, Lauren, to you and Dress for Success for all that you're doing to empower women in our community and beyond. So such great work you do there. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next we are going to hear a bit from Easter Seals UCP. We have Liz, Marta, and Em here to share a bit about their mission and their opportunities. Marta, I believe you are on mute.
Sorry about that. So, hi everyone. On behalf of Easter Seals UCP and the team that is here with me today, we want to thank you all for giving us the opportunity to introduce Easter Seals mission and our purpose. Easter Seals UCP provides services throughout North Carolina and Virginia to over 20,000 children, adults, and families living with disabilities and mental health challenges. At Easter Seals UCP, we believe that the children and adults we serve can be engaged and contributing members of their families, communities, if they have the right support. That's why we provide a comprehensive array of meaningful and exceptional life-changing services. We provide our services in home, in the community, and throughout 140 different locations. We meet people to address their needs where they are. We are super excited to be part of the 9/11 weekend of services. Easter Seals UCP has 40 group homes in North Carolina, and we have a volunteer opportunity at our Sanford home. at our group home, we support adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities by creating opportunities to live, learn, work, and play in their communities. The activities at the Sanford Group Home entail cleaning the yard, gardening, and planting 4 raised flower beds. The event is scheduled for Saturday, September 10th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We need about 15 to 20 volunteers to complete the project, and we're happy to share more in the breakout room. We also have an activity scheduled on September 10th at our Charlie Gaddy Center in Raleigh. That event, I'm happy to share that is completely full. We're going to be painting the outside. We're going to be fixing up the play area, and I think also we're doing some gardening as well. Again, I look forward to sharing more information with our team in our breakout session. Thank you.
Thank you, Marta and Easter Seals team, for all that you do, for all that you serve. We appreciate you being here with us today. And next, we're going to hear from our friend Dynasty Robinson with Passage Home to share some exciting news about all the work being done in their garden.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. I honestly love this. This is my second year working with Activate Good on their week of 9/11 CERT. So I'm super excited to be here again and representing my agency. So Passage Home is Wake County's leading community action agency. We also are an anti-poverty agency. We help our clients get access to things like housing, food services, after-school services, childcare. We have 3 departments: our Reach Children's Department, our Workforce Development Department, which provides certifications for workforce training, job certifications, and things like that. And also improvement for employment and increasing income. And then we also have our Veterans Service Department, which helps us get all of our veteran clients access to the services that they need. So this year, I'm super excited to be talking about a renovation that we are going to be doing to our gardens. We have noticed a change in the neighborhood. So we as an agency are dedicated to working with that change. And so we will be completing a new complete renovation of our gardens, where we're going to be expanding one of our gardens. We are going to be planting new flowers and just a whole lot of beautification and maintenance and things like that. We're going to be putting in new boxes. We're going to be shifting from our wooden boxes to our metal boxes for some more sleek and up-to-date looks for our neighborhood, and just general beautification things for the community members inside of our neighborhood. And with the restructuring of our garden, we hope that we're going to be able to provide more classes and skill service and service events throughout within our garden. And so if you don't get a chance to volunteer with us here, we'd still love for people to come out and share with us any services that they have, any healthcare information that they have access to, any things like that. There's plenty of ways that you can help get involved with the garden going forward as well.
Thank you so much, Dynasty, for your compassion and your hard work, and all that Passage Home is doing to help the individuals and families that you all serve as well. Thank you. All right, we have one final presenter here. We have Dr. Jean Spooner with the Umstead Coalition. I'll let her share more about their super work and current opportunities.
Yes, thank you. I represent an organization that was formed in the 60s by the late Margaret Nygaard. She also founded the entire Eno River State Park. So we have some great roots where we have individual members and also 16 environmental organizations that support protection, preserving, and support of William B. Umstead State Park. Although our organization was formed in the 60s, the park itself was formed in 1934 as a jobs program to restore eroded forest to a recreational facility. We have a variety of projects currently going. I do want to put a plug in for our brand new calendar, hot off the press. And you can get it at the Park Visitor Center or on our online store. We also, in a chat room, I'll share with you some of our projects restoring some historic buildings in the park. We have a plant sale on October 1, etc. Now on September 9 weekend, we have been working on a forested rain garden, bringing a treatment to a 1-acre parking lot. It's a retrofit so that we can treat the water, the storm water, and cool it and provide shade to the parking lot. We are going to be working on some maintenance and redoing the stones on the shoulder. So I would say it's art at a large physical scale. And we're looking for about 20 volunteers, 25 volunteers for each of the 2 slots. If you sign up for the morning, you're more than welcome to stay for the afternoon. You don't have to re-sign up because you'll be trained and you'll know what you can do. So you can stay for whatever part of the afternoon you'd like, but you don't need to re-sign up for that. I look forward to sharing more about this project and others at the breakout session. Thank you for supporting William B. Umstead State Park.
Thank you so much, Jean. I can't wait to see the before and after pics of this. All right, so it's time for the breakout rooms. Here is how to get to those. Once they've been opened, you will be able to click the option at the bottom of your browser window for breakout rooms.